like females, like that goofy show is so corny. Euphoria. Females be liking that shit. Yo, females, y'all don't understand sadness and shit. You don't get it. You don't get it. Oh shit, it's the lean monster. Bro, Miss Johnson's a fucking snowflake, bro. Yeah, like she's teaching us about pronouns in English, and I'm like, bitch, pronouns aren't real. I am vengeance. No, it's not just because I watched it. I'm literally like him. No, I know I said.
Guys, that was a little short clip of what's to come. Gen Z are truly going to be the master race. Now, honestly, I feel like with most generations of people, there's always going to be a few of your pros and your cons. But I've got to be honest, Gen Z have a few more leaning over on the negative side. Notice how a lot of the videos we do, we're reacting to videos from that age group. Well, I thought to myself today, I've had enough. Let's just deep dive straight in there and let's just watch the worst of those types of videos. I thought to myself, what could possibly go wrong with typing up Gen Z cringe on TikTok and Reddit? I feel like we're about to find out together why you don't do that. Now, I also understand that probably 80% of the people who are watching this, Gen Z. So not you guys. You guys are cool. Subscribe to the Ablaze channel. I'm sure you've probably hit the bell button by now, which makes you doubly cool and not like this.
Things Gen Z will probably cancel by 2030. Braces because they make your teeth straight, which is homoerophobic. Toothpaste because it makes your teeth white, which is racist. Cards because king beats queen, which is sexist. Skinny latte because skinny privilege. Ladybugs because why are you assuming their gender? Chess because white pieces get first move. Gyms because people who work out make other lazier people feel bad about their bodies. And obviously giraffes because they're tall and skinny, which promotes unhealthy beauty standards.
Honestly, guys, I know it's all fun and games right now, laughing at this, but I actually think that's very true. Now, I already know for a fact there's going to be a small proportion of people who are on TikTok who actually generally believe that kind of stuff. So not only is the first video we just watched going to be a little insight to see how things are going to be, I feel like that was a deep dive to see what things are really going to be like. Also, a lot of the Gen Z people today are very obsessed with cancel culture and ratioing people. Now, if you guys have been following along on this channel for a while, you will notice that I personally don't have Twitter for that exact reason. I feel like if I was forced to use Twitter every day, I would unironically want to die. Honestly, you guys think TikTok's bad? Twitter really showed its true colors the other day when the Queen died. I have never seen a more toxic place than Twitter. And I know that's where a lot of these people like to hide out. Like generally, I know she passed away, like generally sad. Whatever your beliefs, again, you're allowed to have your own opinion. That's kind of the whole point of these social medias. Although, apparently not, because there was literally tweets the other day talking about, good, I hope she did die. I hope it was really painful as she goes to hell. And I just want to remind you, these are probably the same people that if you were to misgender them, they would probably cry. Honestly, I can't even with Twitter. This is really pushing the boundary as is. I don't think I could also use Twitter at the same time. Don't hate myself that much.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. Cringe. Cool beans. Bruh. My bad. You salty. You know I like your hoodie. It's tight. Bruh. Cap. Wanna go chillax? Sus. My bad. Let's dip. Bet. Let's go get something to eat. Okie dokie, Smokey. These are bussin'.
If I was to take off my headphones right now, a pool of blood would probably be dripping down my face right now. You stay in there. You listen to that, Doug. You did this to yourself. You listened to that whole 30 seconds. Now, you keep that blood in there. The English language is truly a magical thing. Nice to see that they've made it their own. What the fuck is this? Guys, I feel like we need a new dictionary for the new language that is currently being invented. And mind you, I'm only 1 year difference from me being a Gen Z myself. So I should understand this. I should be the bridge between millennials and Gen Z. But I didn't understand a word of that. And I'm confused. If anyone could please translate in the comments down below, as I have many times for you guys, that would be highly appreciated.
I'm going to need Gen Z to cancel paying taxes and registration each year. Thank you. Yes, Gen Z, please come through. Not gonna lie, we probably will. I'm going to need...
Honestly, I feel like this is the first time I've agreed with anything they've said. If only it was really that simple. Tax, you have 24 hours to reply. Tax has been awfully quiet on Twitter ever since this video got posted. But yes, that, and also if I was still living in the UK, please can you cancel TV license? Back home, you literally have to pay money to the government for owning a TV. So yes, absolutely, let's cancel taxes. You know, guys, they're not so cringe. They're not so cringe.
Here are 5 ways to tell if you're neurodivergent. If you find what I'm about to do funny in any way, then you're freaking neurodivergent.
That was funnier than my whole YouTube channel. Oh my god, that was pretty funny, right guys? I don't know why. I don't know who upset this woman, but that was hilarious. Let's see what else we got. A man saved me from drowning, but I am now suing him for... I don't think I can say that R word without getting demonetized. Ah, yeah, okay. I actually remember this story. We reacted to this a while ago. I actually think we claim her for that one. I don't think that was even Gen Z. You know, it's moments like this that make me feel very proud of being a millennial. Guys, who would have known? I feel like we're just as cringy at this point. This video has been very informative. Feel like I've learned an essential life lesson here. Some of us really are as bad. I just feel like now it's the Gen Z people just have more time on social media. That's why a lot of them have been way more cringy. But who would have known back in the day we were just as bad, if not arguably worse.
Listen here. I don't like you. I am now going to bark at you. Woof, woof, bark, bark, woof, 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 bark, bark, woof, woof, bark, 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 woof, woof, woof.
You know, I thought that was already pretty bad, just that being a video in itself. But someone ironically watched that video and thought, I'm going to put this into practice. I'm going to bark it. So I personally do that myself. I asked the person to politely go away, or I'm not vibing with him at that time. I just straight up bark at people whenever I'm uncomfortable with the situation or I'm upset. I don't use words. What are you, living in the 1800s century? Are you stupid? I just bark at people. It's easy, guys. It gets your point across. It's a little bit weird sometimes when you're in restaurants, but it gets the job done.
Why are they barking? Why are they barking?
That's weird. That's weird. Is this what I gotta be doing to convince y'all I'm straight? I got no choice. Oof! Oof! Father, I'm coming home.
Imagine how scared you would be if you opened your window, you opened your blind and you saw this outside your house. Running around, oh, it's the neighborhood kid. Running around in his wolf costume again. Barking at people. I don't know, have you guys ever had? Is that an experience anyone has ever had? Can you please tell me in the comments? Has anyone ever barked at you? I know every school has that one crazy kid. Me personally, I had a crazy cat lady kid at my school. She did hiss at people. Maybe she was just ahead of her time. We also had a weird kid at my school that allegedly ran around the forest barefooted. Again, we thought that was very strange, but I feel like he just ahead of his time, setting the trends, I see.
And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get on the swamp our places.
Be running up that road.
They had me in the first half. First half, I was like, you know what? No, this isn't cringe. Come on, guys. They're expressing themselves. They clearly like Stranger Things, and they're just having to... And then the dad got involved, and now it is indeed cringe.
You running up that hill.
Okay, bro, chill. Okay. There's always one, isn't there? Always one that has to just be better than the rest.
To the older generation on TikTok, meaning like people born in the late 90s.
You realize this is why Gen Z makes fun of millennials, right? Laugh my ass off. It's too easy when you all do shit like this. Okay, I'm scared.
To the older generation on...
Do what? And I got 50,000... Well, do what? Am I the only one am I missing something here? What did we do? Did we do something cringy? Probably. I like the comments to turn off, though. I don't think we did. 50,000 likes. You really can just post anything on TikTok nowadays and just get likes. For what? There was no content. Man, if only YouTube was that easy.
I've seen a lot of people talking about what is the scariest generation. Is it boomers, Gen X, Gen Z, or millennials? But there's another generation that you guys should all be watching out for. This is the group of Zenials, the people born between Gen Z and the Millennials, between about 1995 to maybe 2002 at the latest. People say they are afraid of Gen Z because y'all will fight a cop, but aren't willing to ask for extra ketchup with your meal. But the Zenials, the cuspers, we are just as willing to die, but we're not actively seeking it out by eating Tide Pods. We're willing to take the same chaotic risks as the Zoomers, but we do it with planning because the goal is not to die. The goal is to risk death, but be successful. If Gen Z is chaotic evil, we're chaotic neutral. We're the people that grew up with brick phones through smartphone, and remember when Apple was just iPods. But we're all still young enough to share a lot of traits with the Gen Z generation as well. My fellow Zenials, can you back me up on this one?
As one of those people myself, no, that's cringe. Please shut up. I hate these videos where they try to like add like epic music and make it sound like a really badass thing. So I get this all over my timeline on TikTok, it seems. I get it with like army stuff especially. It would be like a video of like Vladimir Putin, badass music with him walking out and all the people like fighting in the comments about who has the better army. Or like stuff with like, who has the best jets? It's just like, that stuff actually is generally cringe. Like I actually watch that stuff and I think to myself, why? Why am I getting this type of content right now? I don't want this. Am I the only one that just generally gets confused on like half the TikToks I actually end up watching? And I don't understand. Are these supposed to have some like deeper meaning to where I'm watching this right now and I'm clearly missing the point? I don't think so personally. I just think these are generally some of the weirdest videos I've ever seen and they make no sense. I mean, anything you got. I mean, look at this.
Das coisas que eu vou contar. Eu venho lá do sertão, eu venho lá do sertão, eu venho lá do sertão e posso não lhe agradar.
Actually, no, this one makes sense. Actually, I get it, guys. It's actually a deeper meaning for people that have Epipens. I actually find this kind of offensive. Also, I'm actually finding more Gen Z cringe now, just typing up cringe, than I was actually typing up Gen Z cringe. So let that sink in for a second. On the other hand, like I said, none of the videos make any sense.
Smartphone. Mini smartphone. Flip phone. Tablet. Notebook.
Okay, no, that was just pure and utter cringe. Let's see what, Do people actually like fall for this like thirst trap stuff? Like, it is probably some of the worst content I've ever seen. Also, what happens when you're doing this in your bedroom and then your parents walk in? You better not be thirst trapping in there, Brian. I swear to God, I'll be taking your phone away if I catch one more thirst trap from you. Anyway, guys, I literally cannot do any more than this. Please do not make me do any more than this. I feel like what we've learned in today's video is every generation is just cringe. I don't know why I had to go onto TikTok to realize this, but apparently I did nonetheless. And now we're here. And now we have found this out. And people say my videos are not educational. They absolutely are, guys. Would you have found this out on yourself? Probably, but did you have to? No. Anyway, boys and girls, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.